Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Mwanza, and kindly guys ensure you subscribe, tap on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and also give this video a thumbs up, man. So guys, on today's video I want to give you the real cost estimate of living in Tanzania, to be specific, Mwanza. Mwanza is the second largest city in Tanzania. And so guys, before I start, just bear with me because I have a flu and my voice is not so, clear or audible or something. So guys, kindly bear with me. So guys, straight to the point. If you're coming from Kenya to Tanzania or to Mwanza, just like my case, the bus fare is 500 Kenyan shillings, which is equivalent to $5 US and also equivalent to 10,000 Tanzanian currency. And this is the receipt, actually, the bus fare receipt. I don't know if it's clear. Yes, it's clear. It's 10,000 Tanzanian currency, which is 500 Kenyan shillings and also equivalent to $5 US. And so guys, if you're coming from Kenya to Tanzania and you want to use a bus as your transport means, that's the cost. So according to my opinion on accommodation, what I'd like to say that accommodation in Mwanza in Tanzania is so cheap and very affordable. And one thing that I love about them is that they're just located, at the highway. When you just alight from Kenya to Mwanza, just at the bus stop, just within, there are good rooms for accommodation where you can just spend your night, spend your day or something, everything, you guys. And I was so shocked because accommodation in Mwanza, Tanzania is so cheap. For a night in Tanzania, you pay 700 Kenyan shillings, which is equivalent to $7 and also equivalent to 15,000 Tanzanian currency, which is, affordable. And so let's go through this short room tour review and check out how the rooms in Tanzania look like. And this is how basically they look. We got a chair here where you can sit, relax, and do your stuff. We have this bed. It's a big bed. You can even sleep 2 people in a room if possible. We have this net. Yeah, there's also a fan, and I really love the ceiling board. Yeah, there's a TV. On this side, you can watch your movies and stuff. There's a phone here where you can make calls to the reception if you don't want to go there. There's also a table, you can charge your phone here. Yeah, what it looks like. Yeah, you can come in. So this is how the washroom looks like. It's so neat, you guys. So this is the shower.
Let's go!
So guys, that's how the rooms in Tanzania look like. What do you think? Kindly drop a comment. Let me get to know what you think. Are they worth 700? Are they up to the standards where you can spend your night or something? Kindly just drop a comment. Let me get to know. But so guys, let's get to things to do with stomach. Food in Mwanza, Tanzania. And all I can say, guys, is that food is locally available in Tanzania and at a very affordable price. For example, in Tanzania, for a very heavy breakfast that when you go back to my country like Kenya, the meal is taken as lunch or supper, goes for 150 Kenyan shillings, which is equivalent to $1.5 US, which is very nice and good, guys. And once you take the breakfast, you can even go up to the evening or supper without taking any meal in between. And I was so shocked because in Tanzania things are different, you guys, because for breakfast you can get things like people eat fish, soup, meat, such foods, very heavy foods, and they are very cheap and affordable. So guys, let's go through this short food review in Tanzania, specifically breakfast, because as for my case, I rarely take lunch. I just take the heavy breakfast, then go up to supper without taking any meal. So drop a comment after watching it. Let me get to know what you think about it. So guys, this is what Tanzanians eat for breakfast. In Tanzania, things are different. For instance, for breakfast, you should expect to be served with soup, meat, fish, Irish potatoes, boiled bananas, and stuff, because that's what is locally available, and I really enjoyed the meal, guys. And for the two of us, because I had a friend of mine who we were taking a breakfast with, we paid 300 Kenyan shillings, which is equivalent to $3, and the meal is so heavy, you guys. You can even go up to the evening without taking any meal in between. So this is how life is cheap in Tanzania. And so guys, when you are coming to Tanzania, this is what you should expect. That's what basically is provided for breakfast when you are in Tanzania. So guys, when you are coming, just prepare yourself. And that's why people who stay in Tanzania, most of them, they are big in size. Their body size is just big because there's a lot of food, you guys. And so I just recommend Tanzania or Mwanza 100% when it comes in terms of food. There's a lot of food. So guys, drop a comment. Let me get to know what you think about the breakfast in Tanzania. And that's how people eat here, even lunch, supper, heavy meals, which are very, very healthy and locally available. They don't use those other spices. They use local spices, things to do with tomatoes, onions. Those are the spices that they use here. So drop a comment. Let me get to know what you think about the Tanzanian meals of food. Of course, guys, you can't be in a place where there's no internet. And guys, I was just amazed. In Tanzania, everything is cheap. You can imagine, guys, in Tanzania, when you register a line, for example, the Halotel SIM card, it goes for 10,000 Tanzanian shillings, which is equivalent to 500 shillings. But when you get to process that line, you get 1 month free bundles, unlimited for 1 month, you guys. So you can just do your things. If you're a YouTuber, you don't have to mind about internet to upload your videos. Life here is so cheap. And guys, this is how their credit looks like. For example, this is a 500 credit for Halotel. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's there. This is 500 credit, and this one can last you for a week, you guys. I'm not even messing with you. This is just equivalent to something like 25 shillings, $0.25, and with this it can last you for 1 week in Tanzania. Unlimited calls, unlimited data. Like, life here, you guys, is just amazing. So when you're coming to Tanzania, don't mind about internet and stuff. Just get a SIM card, the Halotel, which has the offers, the unlimited bundles, unlimited calls, but the calls are just available for the local calls. But for internet, they got you covered. Imagine 1 full month without buying credit, unlimited bundles, and they are so fast, you guys. And so that is how life is in Tanzania. So guys, when it comes to clothes, dressing, all I can say that clothes are cheap in Tanzania. For example, I came across a market like which is called Makoroboi in Tanzania, which is similar to Gikomba in Nairobi, Kenya, and I realized things are so cheap, you guys. You can get a good cloth as a, you know, the second-hand clothes, that is as low as $0.1, which is like 10 bob Kenyan currency. So clothes are very cheap according to the design, you know, and quality that you'd like to want. So if you're thinking to shop clothes in Tanzania, you guys, they are so cheap. So guys, I think we've come to the end of our vlog. If you think there's anything that I've left behind, kindly drop a comment down below, ask the question, and I'll give you the appropriate answer. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Ensure subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, man, and also drop a comment. Let me get to know what you think about the cost of living in Tanzania.